Carol Edens Epps from Spartanburg. She wanted to hear a song by Uncle Walt's band. And I don't know if y'all remember Uncle Walt's band. It was a trio from Spartanburg, South Carolina. They moved to Austin, Texas, where they had great success and recorded some albums that have withstood the test of time, let's put it that way. And there were three. Deschamps Hood was in the band, played lead guitar. He later played with Lyle Lovett. And Walter Hyatt was sort of where the Uncle Walt's came from. He was sort of the centerpiece of the band. And David Ball played upright bass and just sang like a bird.
And I couldn't believe it, but it went by on the screen that Walter Hyatt is tuned in today. So I'm going to assume that's Heidi.
That's Heidi, and also Mark Michael.
Whoever managed that page.
Well, Mark is and Heidi are together, and Mark has taken the music of Uncle Walt's band and preserved it, because he's worked for some record companies.
Wow.
And archives, and so he knows about that stuff.
Well, there you go.
And he has just done a masterful job. In fact, I texted him late last night. Mark, sorry, I'm sure you had gone to bed. Said, would you send me the lyrics to this next song? Which, I tried singing it, Mark. I told you I was thinking about doing it on this last album of songs that have kept. This was my favorite of Uncle Walt's band. But I don't know, it's sort of from the boys' point of view, I realized. And so, but let me see, I'm going to see if I can. And they were kind of jazzy, and I like a little torch myself. But anyway, I'm going to do as much of this as I can do because
you had a request.
Carol Edens Epps from Spartanburg requested anything from Uncle Walt's band last week. So this is for Carol and also for Michael and Heidi and David Ball. Unfortunately, Walter and Champ are no longer with us. Champ died way too young of cancer. Damn, Walter was on that value jet crash back in when was that?
That one that went into the Everglades.
The one that went down in the Everglades. I remember that. I called Julie and Josie in Spartanburg because I didn't want to be myself because the paper was outside my front door. And I had flown in from somewhere the day before. And when I got to the airport, everything was just kind of vibrating. I said, what's going on? They said, there's been a plane crash. And I was thinking maybe some people might have been on it from Nashville because it was going from Miami to Atlanta, and there were some connections, people that were coming. And damn, I went out and got that newspaper and saw that Walter Hyatt had been on that, and I just got on the phone and wailed. When I told Julian I never will forget what Julian said. This is my brother-in-law, y'all. He's married to Dorothy. I said, I'm going to go get this newspaper, Julian. I think Walter Hyatt was on that plane. Because I had a message from Buzz Kaysen on my old Codaphone, that kind of had tapes. He said, man, that's too bad about old Walter. And I thought, what's he talking about? Walter who? Walter Forbes? I didn't even know which Walter. And then it just hit me, and I said, I'm afraid Walter Hyatt might have been on that plane. I'm crying now, remembering it. And Julian said the sweetest thing. He said, I'm going to pray that that's not true. I'll never forget it. Walter wrote this. Walter was a great songwriter. As a crow flies, you will be my baby. Are you ready? You can live in the sky. You can rise on the wings of love. As a cat moves, you can be my one. Are you ready? I've been sitting too long, right or wrong, and I'm ready to move. As a crow flies, as a cat moves, I'm a sad Bojangles, but I'm too young to live in the blues. As a buck dies, I will be your lover if you want me. I will fall in the woods, and the arrow and the goods will be yours. As a river rolls, I will take you to the sea if you want me. Only if you want me. I will rock you on the deep, sing you to sleep on the shore. As a crow flies, as a cat moves, as a buck dies, as a river rolls. I'm a sad old jangles, but I'm too young for living the blues. I'm a sad old jangles, but I'm too young for singing the blues. Oh. All right, back to the drawing board.